listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to you. Do y'all know how long it took for me to do this blog? Wait a minute. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that ain't got no job. All the Tommies out there that ain't got no job. Shout out to y'all. There's a lot of them in battle rap. It's a lot. Shout out. Shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I don't know, bro. Like this is like the sixth. I'm gonna get to the. This is the sixth time I did this, bro. 6. Every time I do it, it's a new problem. It's something. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody. I do want to talk about this. First of all, shout out to Sue Surf. Shout out to Bill Collector. Shout out to Jack Boy Maine. You know what I'm saying? I do want to put that out there. You know, they made something happen that nobody in the world ever felt like would actually happen. They brought everybody in the battle rap community together, the whole culture. They ended up having an event. There was no fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part, I'm hearing everything went through smooth. I had, like, you know, people that hit me up like, yo, like, you wouldn't believe, like, this is actually fire. Like, you wouldn't, like, I'm hearing a lot of positive things about it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them for this. Now, I do want to say this, you know, before I get into it, there ain't no real media no more. I'm sorry. Maybe a few. I don't feel like, this is why I ain't been blogging, bro. I feel like it ain't really many people keeping it real. Like, not necessarily, like, keeping it real is not dissing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like people should be dissing or bad-mouthing like Midnight Madness. I think Midnight Madness is fire. I think it's dope. I think it gives us an opportunity to see matchups that we've never seen before. We could potentially get like a Chess or St. LA or something like that one day in the future. I'm not mad at that, you know, but this is what I'm mad at, right? So, shout out to Remy Ma, you know, shout out to DRUGZ. DRUGZ came into my spaces, right? I'm on spaces. A bunch of people came in there, like battlers came in, a bunch of like supporters. I don't believe in that fan word. You not a fan of me, you support. You either supporting or you're not. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in calling people fans. But I had supporters and I had battlers in there, right? DRUGZ comes in there. And he's telling me like, yo, like, you won't believe what I found out. I'm like, well, what'd you find out? He was like, yo, like, you know the battle between me and Truffaut. I'm like, yeah, what about it? He was like, yo, I just found out Remy Ma had a side bet with somebody and she judged my battle. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, she had a side bet. She had a side what? She had a side bet. She had a side bet with somebody for $1,000. She had a side bet. She had a what? Not Remy. Not Remy that got the event coming up. Not Remy. Not Remy that not her. He's like, yeah, Remy Ma did it. So what I'm hearing is that Remy is doing dirty business. Now, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Remy Ma just ain't going in on you to say, no, I'm all the way up. This ain't going in on you or nothing. If you are judging a battle and you have like a side bet, that's $1,000 side bet, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, and you judging a battle, that's a conflict of interest. So I'm looking and I'm just sitting back watching. I'm like, yo, who gonna keep it real? I see a couple people keeping it real. I'm like, yo, who gonna keep it real about this situation? And I looked, Anwar. Shout out to Anwar. Wait a minute. First of all, shout out to you for the bowling tournament. You know what I'm saying? You ended up winning the bowling tournament. I seen like, you know what I'm saying? You got the trophies and everything. Shout out to you. You know what I mean? But Anwar goes on like Jay Black's platform, right? All I know, because people sending me this. He goes on Jay Black's platform and he's basically like, yo, I know the whole story. I know the person that she's supposed to have the side bet with. I'm not going to say no names, but what it is it's kind of like a friendly wager. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't collect no money from this situation. You know what I'm saying? But there was like a wager, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't collect, but it was more so for her to show that she knew who would actually win the battle between those two, to show that she knew what was going on. That's still a conflict of interest. What? They both sitting there like, well, I don't know that. Well, that ain't no, she ain't take no money, so I don't see what's wrong. What y'all mean? What y'all mean? Y'all don't see. What y'all mean? Respectfully. What y'all mean y'all don't see nothing wrong with that? If she got a side bet, it don't matter if she betting $1. If she's got a side bet, she's compromised at that point. Remy, what is you doing? Remy! Shout out to you. Why would you do that? Like, it's cool that you showing up and you want to, like, you know, some people are like, yo, like, why did DRUGZ, like, pick her? He ain't know she had a side bet. How is he supposed to know that? And then Truffaut came in, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Truffaut. They start talking about, you know what I'm saying, some other things or whatever. Shout out to Truffaut. I'm not trying to take your win away from you, Truffaut. I ain't trying to take your win. But I got to see this battle. I see DRUGZ and Don Q going back and forth. And DRUGZ is telling Don Q, yo, I want smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want to battle something like, I want smoke. Like, this is not fair. This is not right. I agree with him. You know, if it's a 4-3 decision, some people are saying like, yo, Don Q's the one that made the final decision. But Remy Ma was part of the 4. If it's a 4-3 decision, she was part of the 4 that went against DRUGZ. Y'all don't get that? That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that the judges were wrong. You know, like, I haven't seen the battle, but that is a conflict of interest, you know, that I think needs to be thought about. You know, maybe Surf, Jack Boy Maine, Bill Collector, maybe they didn't know. Maybe this was just a side bet between her and somebody else. But it's like, what, you don't think we gonna find out? I'm trying to lay low. I'm trying to chill. I'm working on this Surf interview. I'm trying to chill. People hitting me up like, PIPERBOY, you better talk about this. You better talk about that. I'm trying to chill. But I gotta talk about it. This ain't my, like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't my platform. This is the people's platform. So I do have to talk for them. You know, I'm not saying this is like Midnight Madness is being shady or nothing like that, but this is a situation where there's a conflict of interest. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that down in the comment section below. That ain't cool. You know, I think that battle should probably be reevaluated, but Truffaut's got the belt. It is what it is. They do their thing. You know what I mean? If whatever happens final, if they had a problem, then they should have probably voiced it. But how was he supposed to know? He found out later. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Another thing I found out, right? Remy Ma, she goes ahead and she talks to Misfit, and she's on like Misfit's show. And Misfit wants all the fans to know that she's not the one that was the problem in the situation with the new Remy car. She was like, yo, Remy, what happened? Like, you know, can you let the fans know? Like, yo, I was down the battle. And Remy basically was like, yo, she was down the battle. She was trying to, you know, she was more than happy to, you know, work out the situation, you know, but it was like the other party that had an issue, you know, and she promised the girls a certain amount of money. She promised a certain thing, you know what I'm saying? And whatever she would have worked out with the other party would have compromised all of that. You know what I mean? She's like, yo, I'm a person of my word. If I say X, Y, and Z is supposed to happen on X, Y, and Z date, that's what it is. Unless it's a Super Bowl and that's got to change, you know, but as far as everything else, everybody's promised like 5 figures. I'm trying to make this happen. You know, anything comes in between that, it is what it is. Now, this is my issue. Shout out to Jazz. Remy Ma is not Queen of the Ring. She's not URL. So, like, I understand, like, if people feel like, yo, I'm worth more. She can't say, like, you should take this, even though you feel like you're worth more. You feel like you're worth more, you just sit out. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what it is. And I guess Jazz gonna have to sit out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jazz. I think that's an unfortunate situation that somebody would allow something like that for what, like a few thousand more? I don't know. Or maybe a date being tried. I don't know. You know, to warrant the opportunity to get more visibility, to be on these big, like, media publications, to be on her channel dropping the first event. You know what I'm saying? To miss out on that, if you feel like it's worth it, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Jazz, but we all know Jazz take one battle and then go chill for like 6 years. You know, so it's not like something out of the ordinary that she wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Jazz. Shout out to Remy Ma. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I do feel like DRUGZ was slighted. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal opinion. And yeah, I've been trying to make money. I've been looking at the stocks. All the stocks been down. I've been buying up everything that I could see. Doing everything. Trying to get more money. I would highly advise, if you want to get in the media, go ahead and do it. Because right now, it's an open lane. Everybody's just D-riding right now. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, Most people. They D-riding right now, you know what I'm saying? Right now is a perfect time for y'all to like go, you know what I mean? Start a media channel and be objective, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's not a lot of people being objective right now. You know what I'm saying? Just my personal opinion, and that's what's kind of been keeping me away from battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real, you know what I mean? But I want this whole Midnight Madness to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing URL's got an event coming up. It's called Band. You know, it's going to be on Caffeine. And, you know, they're not going to announce any of the matchups. You're going to have to tune in to find out who's matched up. What? Man, come on, bro. Like, wait, this is a Saturday. Wait a minute. This is a Saturday. Wait. Y'all want us to give up our Saturday and we don't even know who's going to be on the card? What y'all doing? What's this? You know what I'm saying? But shout out, you know what I mean? Battle rap has been dry. Ain't nothing been going on but spaces, you know what I'm saying? And Midnight Madness, I do want to say, hopefully in the future, I would like to see face-offs, you know what I'm saying, with the Midnight Madness battles. I think that would create like more attention, you know what I'm saying? But I'm down to support Midnight Madness, but like that whole judging situation, they may have to figure something out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to put that on, you know, the people that's running Midnight Madness. They may not have known, you know what I'm saying, like what Remy was doing. But Remy, that's dirty. You know what I'm saying? That's dirty. If I was DRUGZ, I would be extra mad. You know, but, you know, what you gonna do? You know what I mean? You walk away with no money. Y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comment section below. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about that. Peace.